Who would have thought of using logic? Aristotle, in his pursuit of the first model of thinking. Subscribe to follow the series, The History of Math, on our YouTube channel now. There is quite often a confusion between two disciplines, mathematics and logic. We don't know exactly where and when mathematics started, but logic, it was in Greece, and we know who invented it, Aristotle. Aristotle wanted to modelize thinking. He wanted to achieve the science of valid reasoning. According to Aristotle, thinking unfolds in 3 steps. The first step is the concept. I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about a table. The second step is the proposition, the statement. The table is beautiful. The third step is the reasoning. I like beautiful things. The table is beautiful. Hence, I like the table. And according to Aristotle, the third step was a syllogism. This is amazing. It was a model of thinking. Of course, it didn't work. He studied 256 different possibilities, different combinations of syllogism, and he proved only 19 were valid. So in a way, it's fascinating, but somehow it's a bit sad because, as Bertrand Russell said, Aristotle's logic is completely false. And the only piece which is not false is useless. And that's a bit the situation. But logic has a starting day with Aristotle. So mathematics and logic share a lot of things, like rigor in thinking. But there are a lot of differences. In logic, for example, you don't have numbers, you don't have digits. But the disciplines were similar, and lots of people wanted to merge the two disciplines. Leibniz had a dream. He wanted to completely merge mathematics and logic. And when he was disagreeing with somebody, he told the guy, let's calculate, just as if you can calculate thinking. Today we know Leibniz's dream will never become a reality. 100 years ago, roughly, Kurt Gödel, a logician from Austria, had his famous theorem, and he proved that you will never completely merge both mathematics and logic. In other words, he showed that some statements are true, but nobody can prove it. Join us next time to discover how the French philosopher René Descartes merged geometry with algebra to bring math in the real world. Subscribe now to watch our full series of the history of math.